today is day one of our honeymoon. Like most millennial couples after COVID, we got married way before. And then May 4th, we got married officially, or kind of had our wedding exchange ceremony. So our wedding was on Star Wars Day, May 4th, because apparently May 4th is the only good day this month to get married from some feng shui thing. So got married then. And today is 2 days later, and we're flying out to Hong Kong. The last time I was in Hong Kong, I didn't have a great time. I found my name tag from 2019, I believe, because that's the last time I was in Hong Kong. I was an international student working for the optometry clinic at the Polytechnic University there. I don't know if you guys follow global politics and whatnot, but Hong Kong was not doing that well. In fact, my internship, which was supposed to be, I believe, 2 months in total, got cut short. We were there for about a week or so, and then the school was on fire, so they pulled all the international students out, and I had to leave. And then COVID happened, so one international disaster after another. Yeah, it wasn't so fun, but hey, I got my career going now, so, you know, I guess things all worked out. This is gonna be my first time going back to Hong Kong since that happened. Okay, one last check, looking at my baby, the Prusa Mark III, and the room. I think we're good. Yes, I did print a lot of lightsabers for my wedding because it was on May the 4th, and being a maker, that means lightsabers. So last year we went on vacation, I 3D printed this thing. This was the GoPro holder, and we had my battery pack in here, the wall adapter was here. These are 2 GoPro batteries and a GoPro charger. I believe these were some of the USB holders and converters there. And then we have a whole bunch of micro SD cards. That was kind of nice because the entirety of my vlog last year was that I really wanted to have a kind of a chest camera where the GoPro would record everything I was going through. This way, if the camera was on my chest and recording everything I was going through, it was kind of out of the way so that we could still enjoy the vacation and not really be vloggers. A few things with that was really problematic. Number one was the GoPro had limited battery, and out of the 24-hour complete memory I had for some of the micro SD cards, around hour 10 it just stopped working. At Shibuya Sky, this became a very big problem. Also, I had to bring my laptop around with me because even with so many micro SD cards, it was still not enough. So I had to edit the video halfway through. And that's ridiculous because this is clunky. And this is also very heavy. Furthermore, at the Shinjuku Gardens, the GoPro wasn't picking anything up because the camera itself wasn't that great, and I had to switch over to my phone. That kind of begs the question, why don't we just use the phone? This is small, it's tiny if it's in the palm of my hand. Furthermore, I have Google Drive memory, so this is never going to run out. It's smaller, it's more convenient, and the quality is better, so as much as I really like this build because it was really fun, this has got to retire. This just makes so much more sense. So unlike last time I had to bring my laptop around, this time I don't, and my bag is significantly lighter. I do know that I also got pretty bored on some of the flights because you didn't have anything to really do. So I'm bringing my Switch this time. Because unlike last time when we went for 3 weeks for vacation, this honeymoon is gonna last us an entire month. Yeah, so thinking back, having your honeymoon right after your wedding might not have been such a good idea, just because the night of our wedding on May 4th, we didn't sleep until like 3 a.m. in the morning because we had to help clean up a little bit. And also because we were just hanging out with a lot of our friends after our wedding, because of course that's weddings basically. The day afterwards, we had to have another dinner with our in-laws, so yesterday was quite a lot of moving around. And also just packing for the actual vacation, which is something we're leaving for today. So yeah, very busy the night of our wedding, very busy the day after our wedding. We also had to go drop off our cat as well because Aslan needed to be taken care of. Packing didn't take too much time, but it was still very stressful, and my wife was actually working on my itinerary up to the last minute because the days leading up to our wedding, we were worried about the wedding, not about the honeymoon. Yeah, there's a lot of last minute planning here, but I think it'll be okay. Although I'm running on about maybe 5 hours sleep in the last entire week, so. Are you ready?
Yep.
Seems like every time we go on vacation, I feature some kind of 3D printing with us, and this time, it's Virginia's medication.
Oh my goodness.
Last time was the GoPro case that I brought. Put some of the anti-allergy pills in there. Well, we got gastrics, lactose pills, anti-allergy pills, Advil, Tylenol, and yeah, actually that's about it. Don't trip before we get to Japan.
No, it's kind of heavy.
Yeah, okay.
We have all of the stuff.
You slept an hour? I think I slept maybe 3. It is now 6:10. Like the good Asians we are here 3 hours early from our flight because our flight's actually at 9. Gate 11. Last time we recorded everything inside the airport, but who the hell wants to watch that, so. We did not book a direct flight from Canada directly to Hong Kong. We have 2 layovers. So our first stop was Chicago via Air Canada, and our second flight was Korea via Air Korea. Why is water extra?
Did you want
I did.
Diet Coke?
Small Diet Coke. If small's probably gonna be like huge.
Big.
That's surprisingly small for America. Asian Airlines is so much better. Last year we got K-pop, this year we got AI. The hands don't look CG. That face looks very CG. Just for last, Jenny and I pulled out the alcohol catalog on our flight, and holy crap. $396, but it used to be $440.
Yeah, I was like, do I get this for mom? Or something? Should do something like that. Get something she can't buy it. So.
Do your feet feel like you're like squeezing on your shoes?
Feel swollen?
Yeah, my feet feel swollen. Of course you would. I feel like I was in this exact space last year. Last year, our vacation ended in this airport where we took the final flight back to Toronto. Anyhow, wife went to shop for things because this time we actually have time here. A little worried because those are some pretty big names. Oh! No more plane. Too much plane. That was almost 20 hours of plane. That was very tiring. I think I slept maybe 3 hours total. Over here. How rough of it actually is. Twirl.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, that ain't so bad. We arrived in Hong Kong very close to midnight, and unfortunately most things were closed. Luckily we caught the second last train back to our Airbnb. Oh, it's not expensive though.
So we would want the Schwartz class.
This place looks familiar. I was just here 5 years ago, running away from the protests. And yes, we were here on the express train over the regular bus because the regular buses have stopped. It's carpet. This does not look like a touchscreen issue. There you go. Jenny bought this really expensive suitcase, and to be honest, I was against it initially, but seeing how well they roll, I absolutely support it. Finally in Hong Kong. Oh wow. Glad we made it then. Our Airbnb was in the middle of the city, and it was reasonably priced and pretty decent for its size as well. Slightly bigger than Japan, but not by much. Hey, we get our no bath, I guess. I absolutely know all of this here. I lived here. I didn't actually live here, I lived in Hong Kong. However, in Hong Kong, everything is very close to everything else. So you tend to think like you've lived everywhere. 7-Elevens in the morning, we came here for stuff. At this point, we were super jet lagged and really hungry, and we knew one spot that was open 24 hours, knowledge I acquired 5 years ago.
My wife and I swore off McDonald's for about 6 months to prepare for the wedding, so we were now super excited for McDonald's in Asia. I was also really looking forward to Shake Shake's seaweed fries, which I really enjoyed from 5 years ago. Unfortunately, they did not have those that day. In any case, we were just happy that we got to sit down and finally have a meal after over 20 plus hours of planes and airports. Soybean and ginger. Do not have that in Canada. In any case, that kind of wraps up day 1. Follow along if you want to experience our actual first day in Hong Kong.